Hello to everyone, Vladimir Vlad, aka the Bulgarian Cowboy, and now I'm going to talk about the upcoming match between Tagir Ulanbekov and Aleksander Doskalchuk. Aleksander Doskalchuk is the Ukrainian fighter who recently inked for the UFC, and he is fighting against Tagir Ulanbekov, one of the most promising rising prospects of the division. It's gonna be a tough fight, man. Very, very tough fight. The combat sambo specialist Tagir Ulanbekov is riding a score of 11-1 with only one loss at Fight Nights Global to Zhalgas Zhumagulov, who also inked the UFC contract. Looking back at his score, the guy is very, very skillful with submissions. He can submit almost anybody, and he knows to maul people on the ground. He is very, very effective when the fight is taken to the ground, and you don't want to end up on the floor with Tagir Ulanbekov, especially. You don't want to be in his guard because his transitions are outstanding. His submission game is outstanding. He is both good off the top, off the bottom, off the side control, and it's very, very hard to fight him on the ground. He is okay fighter in the stand-up, but comparing to other fighters in the division roster, I'd say he's average fighter in the stand-up. But when it comes to ground game, believe me, when it comes to ground game, he's superb. When it comes to stamina, he's outstanding. His cardio is great. He almost always pushes the pace. The only time he was unable to was against Zhalgas Zhumagulov, but against Alexander Podlesny, it was so great match, just like against Shadi Dulhag. And at Fight Nights Global GFC, it's not easy to win, you know. These are tough promotions. Aleksander Doskalchuk, riding a score of 10-2, M1 Challenge champion. Even harder promotion, if you ask me. M1 Challenge is a very, very serious promotion. Well, if you ask me, maybe the most powerful Russian promotion. I don't want you to think that I'm undermining other Russian promotions. Russia has a lot of great promotions, but M1 Challenge to me is one of the greatest promotions ever, you know. And it gathers many names from Russia and from other parts of the world, you know. So it's fun, you know. And now when I'm looking at Aleksander Doskalchuk's score, he won the majority of his fights via choke or via decision, via punches. He's kind of more all-rounded fighter and maybe slightly better in the stand-up than Tagir Ulanbekov. But when it comes to ground game, I believe he has good submission defense, but I doubt he can submit Tagir Ulanbekov, because Ulanbekov is so superb when it comes to ground fighting and in all areas of ground fighting. So it's going to be a very, very tough match, you know. I expect it's going to go to judges' scorecards or decision, because both fighters are very, very good. Doskalchuk is slightly better in the stand-up. Tagir Ulanbekov is better on the ground, and it depends on which way this fight is going to go. I would say it would go to judges' scorecards or decision, because when two super tough opponents square off against each other, it's just meant to be, you know. It's just simply meant to be. So I don't know. If you ask me, well, it goes to decision. Maybe very slight advantage to Doskalchuk, because he comes from, well, let's say stronger promotion. But Ulanbekov is a hell of an opponent, man. Ulanbekov is very, very hard opponent, and it's going to be a very hard match, a very dynamic match, very exciting, entertaining match to watch, and I'm going to enjoy it 100%. July 15th, Abu Dhabi. See ya all, guys. Can't wait for this match to kick off.